a horrible year in 2020. It has been annus horribilis for most of us. But let's remember it was year 10 of that situation for Julian Assange. But what a moment, a glimpse of hope to start the new year and hopefully a new era. It is a day with win for Julian Assange, but we have to be cautious. It is not necessarily a win for journalism. I am concerned that instantly upon giving her decision, the lawyers for the US government indicated they would appeal the decision. They should not. And there should be a call out and pressure on the US side to drop the appeal, to say enough is enough. We've had enough of this. We have plenty to deal with in this new year, but not this.
The US Department of Justice said Monday the United States will continue to seek the extradition of WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange. A department spokesman said in a statement, but while they are extremely disappointed with the UK court's ruling, they're satisfied that the United States prevailed on every point of law raised during the case. In particular, the court rejected all of Assange's arguments regarding political motivation, political offence, a fair trial and freedom of speech. Julian Assange's supporters cheered and hugged in front of the Old Bailey in London after the ruling that the WikiLeaks founder could not be extradited to the United States. The final decision on an appeal of the ruling would fall to the British Home Secretary, while the stance of US President-elect Joe Biden could be crucial to the case. Delivering her ruling, Judge Vanessa Barezza said the WikiLeaks founder was likely to be held in conditions of isolation in a so-called supermax prison in the United States, and procedures described by US authorities would not prevent him from potentially finding a way to take his own life.
So we had an awful time for hours outside the court. They wouldn't let us gather, they wouldn't let us assemble. There's the man who kept warning us just standing to my left listening to me. Hello, my friend. Not exactly a friend, policeman. It was just a hideous experience the last few hours. We weren't allowed to assemble, to support,
What do you feel about the decision?
Sorry, I'm just trying to find my words. So to have spent hours of real distress and misery at the state of our country right now, where living isn't allowed anymore, to have gone from that state of misery in a blink to this extraordinary... I mean, yes, we're not all the way there, but my God, we're some of the way there, and it's a better result than anyone dared hope for. I mean, Craig Murray said the same thing. No one thought that this was coming. I mean, everyone is amazed, surprised. Every political point she made and picked apart was truly, truly awful, and yet, on health grounds, this really, thank God, wonderful decision. I mean, I don't know what to make of it all yet. I'm highly relieved. Kind of suspicious. There was a bit of a leak on it some time ago, which I heard and could hardly believe, but it was true.
Julian Assange's partner, Stella Morris, noted this Monday that the ruling represents a victory for Julian and a first step towards justice, while adding that she's extremely concerned that the US government has decided to appeal the decision.
Today is a victory for Julian.
Yes. Yes.
Today's victory is the first step towards justice in this case. We are pleased that the court has recognized the seriousness and inhumanity of what he has endured and what he faces. But let's not forget, the indictment in the US has not been dropped. We are extremely concerned that the US government has decided to appeal this decision. It continues to want to punish Julian and make him disappear into the deepest, darkest hole of the US prison system for the rest of his life.